Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, it's no secret Malcolms of Champions is and always has been and likely will be plagued with quite large amount of bugs. Extraordinary amount of bugs. And because of precisely that reason, I'm not even covering majority of them, because if I did, that would be pretty much all I did in perpetuity, because there's always new things going wrong in the game, and I don't want my channel to be kind of exclusively bug coverage channel. If anything, that would require a new MCOC channel where we kind of document every bug that persists in Malcolms of Champions. And even then, I'm sure we'd miss quite a few of them. All that being said, there are some bugs that, in my opinion, are more impactful than others. And especially if they involve game modes with actual consequences. You see, if there is something going wrong in Realm of Legends or in your Cav EQ, that's one thing. In Alliance War, you do not get a redo button. You can't quit out, restart the path, pick different champions, or whatever. If something goes wrong in Alliance War specifically, and in the future also in Battlegrounds, there's just nothing you can really do about it. Because what has happened, it has registered in, the current war score, and it costs a lot of items, or it carries meaningful consequences. Therefore, I do think that Alliance War specifically at the moment is the most sensitive game mode to virtually anything going wrong. That being said, let's take a look at what is happening in this video. I know the video quality isn't the best. I got it sent over to me by Line app, but here we're going to see that everything's going perfect, and obviously Dr. Octopus is an amazing counter to Hyperion, and you just keep knocking down the Hyperion and you're happy. And yes, Hyperion is a Conduit defender, therefore he's healing a ton, but that's not the biggest problem, especially right now when heal block would be applied and Conduit in theory shouldn't matter too much. However, I didn't pause the clip. We're going to see that Scotty Ryan here is tapping on his screen, trying to make something happen. So as soon as that level 2 and heal block got applied, the game just randomly decided to stop responding in the middle of the fight. And I haven't seen these too often at all. I have seen game crashing. I have seen, game stopping to respond at some point in between fights. But I haven't seen one like in the middle of special attack animation, because Scotty also mentioned that this happened twice, and it happens when you throw level 2 specifically, at which point he applies heal block. So it leads me to believe that it is some sort of weird and interesting interaction with Conduit specifically, because again, Hyperion is a Conduit defender, and obviously heal block kind of negates it at all completely. Also, given the fact that Dr. Octopus has fairly interesting version of heal block, which Kabam struggled for quite a while to include when heal blocks should, have some sort of special properties. So this situation is very, very interesting, because it definitely does seem to involve Conduit defensive tactic, seemingly also specifically Dr. Octopus, and that's it. The game just crashes, and there's nothing to do. So you can force close the app, take the L, take the health loss, obviously lose your attacker bonus, and it just sucks. Also, Scotty opened a thread here. I'm wondering how something like this can be allowed to get past testing. Remember when we got the patch fixed, fix the global? Well, guess what? Not a great fix, still doesn't work. And it seemingly doesn't, because it does seem to be connected with Conduit that had quite a few problems in past, which is the reason why, the season, which is part of the reason why the season got delayed and all that other stuff. This is probably the worst season of Alliance War ever, and just keeps getting worse. And it's ironic and it's accurate. And then it's like, you're surprised about the bug in this game, you knew. But yes, I do think it's worth mentioning this one, because it's quite unique, it's quite quirky, and I do think it has to do definitely with current defensive tactic. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know what else I can add to this subject. I hope Kabam addresses this, obviously, as quickly as possible. But quite frankly, I have my doubts that they can. So, at this point, be interesting to see more people try and bring in Doc Ock in Alliance War and try him in against Conduit, just to see if these same results of game crashing are consistent. Nonetheless, let me know what you guys think about the situation, and beware. Okay. On a more serious note here, obviously, until Kabam has confirmed that this has been fixed, the only thing that I can do as content creator is to make you guys aware of this. And in this case, perhaps specifically, even though it's not fair, even though it shouldn't happen, even though it's not the player's fault, maybe avoid using Dr. Octopus in Alliance War. That being said, I don't know if something similar to this happens with any other champions. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about all of this, and that is it for this video. I'm gonna catch you guys later. See ya.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the